Hey guys, I'm Kyle Warren, campus pastor of the Jones County campus here at Venture. We're nearing the end of the road to Easter, and today, Good Friday, is one of the most significant days of Holy Week that even non-believers across the world recognize. There have been powerful people out to get Jesus for a long time. His life being in danger isn't a new thing, but no matter the odds, Jesus always seems to come out on top and dodge the threats. This moment's different though. You see, on Thursday night, Jesus had been arrested in a scene that left him surrounded by soldiers, being led away by his friend turned traitor and his most trusted companions running away in fear. He's been saying for years that his life would come to an end. He said countless times before that his life would be given up for others. Jesus has been warning them. The signs had been there. But surely this wasn't what he was talking about. The crowds are growing, people are paying attention, and they're finally coming to terms with the seriousness of his message. Just 5 days earlier, he was praised as Hosanna, the one sent from God. He's at the peak of his ministry. This can't be the end. Not now. Not this way. It's ironic that today is remembered as Good Friday, when for those present, the Friday of Easter week is anything but good. Jesus is mocked and ridiculed. The crowds that once shouted, "Hosanna in the highest," are now demanding his death. They chose a liar and thief to be spared instead of him. He's stripped, beaten, and shamefully marched to his death. Nails are driven through his hands and through his feet as he's hung on a cross. The beating, the mocking, the shaming that continues as the King of Kings and Lord of Lords breathes his last breath, suffocated by the weight of his own body. The disciples, the ones that had given their lives to Jesus and his mission, they watch all of their faith and hope fizzle out before their eyes. How could any of this be good? From everyone's perspective, Jesus and his message have lost. That is, every perspective but God's. Good Friday reminds us of Joseph's words to his brothers in Genesis. What you have meant for evil, God has meant for good. God's not held captive by our definition of good. Instead, our understanding of what is good should be framed by what we know to be true in God. Good is seen in purpose, not circumstance. Because the death of Jesus means life for you and for me. Jesus died so that you can live forgiven. His death means that the crowds that mocked him and cheered at his pain can experience grace and mercy. See, the death of Jesus reminds us that regardless of your past, your story, your thoughts, he loves you and he invites you into new life. Now, while the cross seems like it puts an end to the life of Jesus, it's really an end to the cycle of brokenness caused by sin. The circumstances of Friday might not be good, but the gift God offers you through the cross is the gift of hope, forgiveness, rescue, and new life. So my challenge for you today is to think on something in your life that seems anything but good. Ask God to give you perspective to see how he's taking what the enemy meant for evil and working it for good in your life. Hey, we'll see you tomorrow on the road to Easter.